Hello, I'm Selena Taddix. I'm the primary broker of Turning Leaf Realty here in beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida. And today I just wanted to do a quick little chat about the importance of doing open houses as an agent. And when I'm talking to you agents out there, I'm not talking just to brand new agents. I'm talking to agents of every level of their career, new, experienced, team leaders. It doesn't matter who you are. My point today is going to be to convince you on the importance of keeping an open house as a staple as part of your lead generation and your marketing of your career. So it's gorgeous Saturday today. I believe it's about 70 degrees out with a nice little wind, and Florida State Fair is in full swing. And I would be loving right now to have one of those giant elephant ears or a gyro, or be doing anything but working on a Saturday. But the importance of what I'm doing is far greater than my time at the fair or sitting at home watching my favorite show today, staying in my snuggly pajamas. Saturdays and Sundays are phenomenal days to be out. People are out. Everybody else is out. So I have to be in my open house today representing this listing. We were hired actually for this listing. They let another agent go due to the fact that that agent wasn't doing open houses. And we are kind of known as open house people out here. I've made my whole entire career off of open houses. I do not work internet leads. I'm going to say that again. Never do I work internet leads. 100% of my business comes from doing open houses, and it comes from the referrals that I get from the customers that I met and sold from open houses. So my entire career revolved around this. I was a struggling agent. I couldn't afford to buy leads. I could barely afford to buy Top Ramen in my career when I first started. And it came down to a desperation where when you have no money to market, you have to figure out how you can market for free. And I'm doing it today. I have about 15 signs out. They run all the way from 674, which is a main boulevard here in Sun City Center, all the way back to the Renaissance area. So even though it's about an hour or so into my open house right now, I've had only one client come in. I'm sorry, it wasn't even a client. It was an agent, sorry. And he brought me French fries, so thank you very much, Bob. But no clients so far whatsoever in the community has come in. The gates are wide open, so there's no excuse like the gates or anything that a lot of agents will try to make up. There's just nobody coming today. But I don't care about any of that. I didn't make my career because people were always walking in the door. I made my career based on the faith, knowing that if I put my signs out there, eventually the business will come. So it's kind of like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. If you put your signs out, they will eventually come. And they're seeing you. So we have hundreds of cars every hour driving by my signs right now, seeing my face, my phone number, and I'm set aside and apart from some of the other agents that are out there with generic signs. You see open house this way with an arrow, but they don't have a face. So somebody could drive by that sign 10,000 times, and that agent's efforts are pretty much wasted unless they can actually get somebody to come all the way to the house. At least if somebody doesn't come to my house, my face is still out there and I'm still marketing myself. There are agents out there that would love if I told them, hey, if I could get you a free billboard, would you be interested? And they would absolutely take a free billboard. There are agents that pay for billboards. I do not, because I know that I can get mobile billboards every day that I want them. I can put them in any location I desire as well. I don't have to pay high premiums to get my face out there and marketable. I just have to maybe sweat a little bit, maybe get up a little bit earlier, get a little bit more exercise, jumping in and out of my car, getting my signs in and out. But I know if I go and I put my signs out that I'm going to have hundreds and hundreds of people that day that are at least going to drive by my sign and see my face, see my name, and hopefully the next day I go out, I might see them again and again and again. This is how marketing works. I was a marketing specialist for 15 years prior to becoming into real estate. So I've taken my marketing experience and I've applied it to my real estate career. And working at an open house gives me the ability to not only have my face out there and I'm marketing myself, but now I have time blocked out of my day to be a real estate agent. We all get our real estate licenses because we want that independence. We want, you know, the freedom to be able to make our own schedules, to be able to make as much money as we possibly can. We don't want that ceiling over us anymore. And a lot of us came from corporate America or 40, 50 hour a week jobs where we had somebody paying us an hourly wage or a salary because they felt like our efforts for 40 or 50 hours a week were beneficial to them. And then most of us go out and we get our real estate licenses and we immediately demote ourselves. We're immediately working 20 hours a week, 15 hours a week, and we're expecting to make more money than we were working in our hourly wage jobs. So if you're out there and you're not working and you're not being visible while you're trying to work as a real estate agent, it's going to be the death of your career, or it's going to be the cap of your career. You're not going to be able to excel past a certain point if you don't implement the marketing that open houses bring to you as an agent. Like I said, I'm not very disciplined when it comes to working internet leads. I don't work them. I don't like them. I think they're inconvenient. I think they burn up my time. I don't want a time block for them. You can't time block effectively for them. So for instance, if I was an agent that was depending on internet leads to come in and I wasn't scheduling me any open houses, not only is that not getting my face out there, but now when do I know I'm going to have to work? When do I need to be prepared? Because if somebody comes in here right now, I am very certain they're going to be all too impressed with my little setup over here. I have a lot of comps. I have information on the home and the community. I have snacks. I have my ability to jump on my MLS and look up other properties. I'm ready to go as a real estate agent right now, better than I could ever be. I'm prepared because I blocked out this time. If I had just said, you know what, I'm not going to do open houses. I want to just work internet leads or depend on an internet lead source or my team leader to hand me a lead, then maybe I would have chosen to go to the fair today and I'd be on a carnival ride and my phone rings and I have a lead. Am I going to answer that lead? Heck no. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not answering the lead. This is why I don't work them. I'm busy now. Now I'm busy. Now I'm in a loud situation. Now I'm, as an agent, making up a billion excuses of why I cannot work that lead that's coming through my phone. Same thing with a text message or an email that comes through. If it's inconvenient and you can't get to it, you're not going to get to it because it comes when you're not scheduled to be working. So if you never are scheduling yourself to work, then those leads get wasted and then you waste time later on trying to follow up with those leads because you're paying for all these sources. So you have leads that are coming in and you're looking at your bill and you're saying, wow, I'm paying all this money for these leads to be coming in. But I was at the hairdresser when that call came in. I was at the doctor's appointment when that one came in. I was at dinner. I was doing this. I was doing that. And all of a sudden now you're following up days after with these cold leads. Because I can assure you, when they hang up and you don't answer, they're calling the next agent in line. They're absolutely calling the next agent in line. So if you're not just sitting around with your phone in your hand waiting to answer calls, you're losing out as a real estate agent. You're losing the leads and then you're wasting the money working those internet leads. So blocking your time out with open houses and saying, okay, at least I'm out. I'm in an open house. My signs are now visible. I'm getting exposure for free. Now you have time that's scheduled. Now you can answer Zillow calls. Now you can return calls. Now you can check your hot sheets and you can view property and send out emails to people and touch those contacts that you need to be touching because you're prepared and you're ready to work. You have your information. You can jump on the MLS. You can get the people the information that you need. So I'm not going to go into this fully in depth. I have a whole class I actually do on this. About the importance of open houses. I just kind of wanted to throw this out there for you guys, let you be thinking about this today as you're out there doing whatever it is that you're doing today. I hope everybody's having a great day. But you can find more at YouTube with Selena Taddigs, or you can always message me on Facebook. Feel free to text message me at 813-507-8076. Or heck, come on in and have a training session with me over at our office at 811 Cypress Village Boulevard in Sun City Center. Hope you guys again have a great Saturday. Thanks for tuning in.